Okay, gotta do this quick because I'm just doing a real quick sunrise hike before work. And yesterday, Drums and Dram challenged me to do a 5 Ryes to try. I don't know if it's supposed to rhyme. That list of 5 Ryes to drink. Because he knows I don't like rye whiskey. So I did a sunrise hike, and of course the trail is closed, which feels really appropriate for a rye whiskey video. And just a quick disclaimer, ADHD Whiskey nominated me for his list of 5, but that one's gonna be bourbon, and so that one I plan to edit properly and do properly, and so I'm slowly working through those hikes. So just keep waiting on that one, it's coming. So we'll go ahead and get started though. So the first one is Daily Sipper. I don't know why you would choose a rye whiskey to be your daily sipper, but if you're gonna, choose a barely legal one. So I would go with, it's the only rye that I can really get into, I guess, and that's gonna be Pikesville. So fairly well known, fairly common, fairly beloved. Oh, you can almost see the construction. That's the reason the trail is closed. But it's like 50 bucks and 110 proof. So, and it's 51% rye, so it's barely legal, and that's my jam. If you're gonna have to drink rye, it better be only just barely. Off to number 2. The lighting on this video is gonna be all over the place, whatever, it's rye. So for the second whiskey, the second rye, it is Cheap Mixer. So, and for this, I chose a $30 one. That's fairly well known, I think. We were able to get a bottle of it here in Utah, and that is Sazerac Rye, Baby Saz. So you can use this, I guess, if you really want, whatever. But it's 90 proof, 30 bucks. And I think the notes of just old moldy horse poop go really nicely and just, you know, mix really well with the trash. Baby Saz is trash. What are you people talking about? The only reason this thing is this empty is because we've had it for a while and tried it different ways. And Nick likes rye, so he'll keep going back and trying it. And he's tried it in blinds. It's possible, it's corked. I'll give it that. But this is trash, and I hate it. And don't be bothered. If you see it for more than 30 bucks, why would you pay that? No, don't. Not if it all tastes like this. Next, for my Impress Your Guest whiskey, I would go with Midwinter Night's Dram. So that is a High West one, a Utah whiskey, and definitely very beloved by many. It's finished. I don't really know the details. I'm not actually a big fan, but I know people really like it, so we have it. Next. Oh, and that one's like 100 bucks. All the construction workers are starting to show up for this site and why the trail is closed. So the next category is your Friday night pour. Now, Friday night might mean going to the bar for some of y'all. For me, it's a little more like, you know, get cozy, get your blanket, maybe put on Pride and Prejudice if it's been a rough week. And my husband knows, if Pride and Prejudice is on and I'm drinking one of these, don't talk to me. It's been a rough week, let me do my thing. So what am I talking about? Friday night pour. If there is rye whiskey in my glass on a Friday night, it's Knob Creek rye, but in the format of a delicious whiskey sour. I'm sorry, look at that. Look at that froth. Can you see? It's coming up. Egg white, y'all. If you don't do the egg white, okay. First up. Fresh lemon juice, egg white, fresh made simple syrup. Y'all, I'm making this on a Saturday because I worked all day today, but yeah, to me, the reason you own a rye whiskey is for cocktails. And for me, my favorite cocktail is whiskey sour. This is what got me into whiskey. I love whiskey sours. So if you're real fancy, you might have yourself like a cool Knob Creek Rye single barrel store pick. But for my cocktails, I stick with this. And that's going to be my Friday night pour and my favorite jammies. Just getting comfy. On to the next one. So the last one on the list is your bottle for a special occasion. So if we're talking about a special occasion, you know, I'm all dressed up, we're going out, we're celebrating whatever this big thing is, and I'm gonna pour something special to me, delicious to me, and I can tell you that there are no ryes that are on that list. So obviously what I'm drinking is a bourbon, because sometimes you just gotta break the rules, ryes are dumb. So I've filmed a video on this before, so here's just a couple clips about my celebration whiskey. We're gonna be talking about my celebration whiskey. It's a great reason to pop open this bottle of doo-doo-doo Knob Creek 12. The oak is like coming forward and just slapping you in the face, like with a really good slap. Oh, on these sips. Now have it. Ooh, that one was good. It's good. And that's it, y'all. That's my 5 Ryes, yeah, kind of, that you should try, or 5 Ryes to buy, or I don't know how they're, I should check that before I post this video. But thanks for joining me. Thanks a lot to Drums and Dram for calling me out on this. It's kind of fun to do last minute, just really quick when I'm actually super busy with work, so obviously I should procrastinate. And now it's my turn to call others out. So I'm gonna call out 2 other channels that I'm loving. One is Bourbon Bites. You got it, Clifton. I know you've been drinking all over the place, but time to do your 5 Ryes. This is his challenge coin. It's really cool. It's like straight up metal. It's pretty awesome. So, and then the other channel that I want to call out is Shelf Turds. So they're hilarious. They're great. Kira inspired this lipstick color tonight. I kind of forgot I owned it. I don't really wear lipstick, but so Kira and the other guy that's on that show, y'all should do your 5 Ryes. I don't think you have yet. I hope not. Anyways, thanks for joining me for this last minute shit show. Salud. This is honestly the first time I've actually drank a Glen with lipstick on. Y'all, the way this video started is what I look like at the beginning of today. And look what I did for you guys, just for y'all, at the end of the day. So, never trust women. That's what happens if you join my, that's not really true, but I have a Patreon now, so if you want to join it, that link is in the blue. I don't get all gussied up for my patrons, but you should join anyways if you want to support me and support the channel. All of it's going to go to paying gas, but hopefully maybe even equipment and whiskey. Thanks so much to the people who have already become patrons. Y'all are freaking awesome. Cheers. Like the old horse stall that got forgotten to be cleaned after 10 horses pooped in it, and that was just like left there for mold to grow on and just all over the place. It's just a really nice